I'm trying to demonstrate this trade. It looks like I've missed this one. Um, couldn't get it going in time. So I got a limit order back here. Just see if I might get lucky enough to get it filled. There we go. We did get it filled. Move our stop to one tick above the signal bar. And as you can see, you had a high. You try to go higher once, you try to go higher twice. There was actually an engulfing bar here. I didn't like the congestion, but when this bar was so bearish, I wanted to try to get in. And unfortunately, it triggered real quickly, but I thought I'd go ahead and try a limit order, see if I got a little better entry, and see if I could still participate in this trade. I'm expecting a possible measured move down, but I like this one because of the trap. As you can see, it's still pulling back here to test that breakout area, which you would expect that. But my thinking is that if this thing breaks on lower, that we're going to rock it on down for at least a measured move, most likely, which would look something more like that. And there you go. We see we scalped out. We got out without even pushing through. Now we're at break even, and we'll just leave it at break even because, oops, I'd like to see if I can get a little more of that. Actually, we got some pretty strong support right there. We'll see here. I'm just going to go ahead and move this to one tick above that bar. See if we can get the rest of this measured move without getting stopped out. Actually, what we'll do, I'll just move this up one, and that way we're going to get 4 ticks on the runner if we get this runner. And I probably should have taken my money at this support right here, looks like. And there you go. And we basically made $875 there before commission. So anyway, there was another one, and I just traded a failed second entry long there, expecting the second leg down. And I haven't even looked to see if how this looks going forward. We might continue down here for a while. This market wants to go higher, continues to go higher, so who knows? But you can see there's clearly 2 legs down there. Now we don't quite have a measured leg. And this channel is obviously still in play as well, so there might be other opportunities to get short here as well. But there was your quick failed second entry long, looking for prices to try to make a measured move down, at least make a second leg, even if it's not a measured. Even if this doesn't reach a measured leg, you can clearly see the 2-leg correction right there. Now, if we're going to go higher today, that could be the center of the pattern, and then we could get another measured leg up similar to this one. However, at the moment, we're still trading within the overnight highs and lows, and we're moving back towards the middle. There's actually was a little bit of a wanted to show this too. As you can see, here's the high from yesterday right here. So until we trade back to that, there's a gap on the daily chart. So I would expect prices to go lower here still yet. So that's another reason I liked going short there, because you're expecting prices to come back and fill this gap. And obviously you don't see a gap on this chart because this is a 24-hour chart, so you see this overnight trading. But assume that everything in that gray from there to there is gone, and then that would show this as being the high from yesterday, and then prices opening where this yellow line is, and there would be no trading in there. So that's what we're playing. We're playing the gap on the daily chart that doesn't trade 24 hours. So that historically will usually be filled quickly. So that's what we're looking at there. And that's another reason I like this to the downside. So we'll just put a line here where that target is. That is the target we're looking to fill right there. We'll just extend this. Oops. Extend that to the right. So that's what we're looking to fill. And you can see I was probably smart to get out where I did. Just in case we may get the break of the trend channel here and trade a little higher and then run down and fill that gap and complete this measured leg. You just don't know how prices are going to do it, but they're definitely very congestive right there. So I was probably I probably should have moved my stop to one tick above that bar, and I would have got a little more out of my runners. But hey, we still made a quick $875 in probably a minute or so there. So fairly straightforward, easy trade there. So anyway, hope that was helpful to some people to understand the thinking there. That again, you got a new high here, try to go higher once, and then you try to go higher twice, and it turns down right off that EMA with that big bearish bar. I couldn't get my order in here in time to catch that, so I dropped a limit order, and it gave me a little better entry than I would have got otherwise. And you see we're continuing to head down here. So I don't like entering that one because it's pretty congestive and that support right there. But I would suspect we're going to trade on down and fill that gap before it's over. And probably meet that measured move too. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. Hopefully it was helpful. You learned something additional there today. This is Mac with PriceActionTradingSystem.com, and we'll see you next time.